Here we go. I think Baywatch is evil. I think Playboy magazine is evil. I think the way women are represented in the media is in general harmful to the equality America claims to have achieved. The media, or Satan, tells us that the women in television and film are more empowered than they were 30 years ago. They kick butt. They don't need a man's help to protect themselves, like those Charlie's Angels. Of course, the Charlie's Angels can't kick ass unless wearing skin-tight wetsuits making completely discernible the exact size and shape of both their breasts and their labia. These women are not liberated, folks. Labia. Oh, shit. I can't talk about this. I don't have any right. See, you may not know this to look at me, but I love to watch porn. And not Playboy or Penthouse videos or anything wimpy like that. Not for the feminist ideal or anything. I just think it's boring. I'm talking about the hardcore stuff. The stuff at the rental store, buried on the back shelf in the back room, in the back of the store adult section. Women with multiple dicks in them at once, boners the size of rockets all over the place, naked bodies piled on top of each other, eager mouths sucking anything they can find, rough sex, sweet sex, wet sex, and then, yes, semen everywhere. Women drenched in semen, and they appear to like it. Like the normal woman might crave a chocolate cookie or a pickle. These women love semen, and if I were with them, they would love my semen. Like a cookie. Or a pickle. Semen! So I guess I got a conflict of interest here. I can't be completely honest and universal at the same time. But feminism and porn won't get me a sitcom anyway, you know? Well, porn might, but I don't want to work for Showtime. Unless, of course, you guys are here, in which case I love you. I think the So, stand up is out. I cannot let comedy get in the way of a situation comedy. That's okay. There are other options here. Eric Bogosian's Pants Don't Lie. There's this. The dark and dour one-person show usually billed as performance art. Now this would seem to require that I was abused sexually, or at least physically at some point, and I would have to illustrate my anger towards this past experience through the interpretive dance maybe, or smearing myself in chocolate and shoving a yam up my ass. No, I actually saw that one in New York, and it wasn't some crazy bum on the street. I had to pay to get into a theater to see it. A yam. But no, I can do this. I've got range. Performance art. See, that's not coming from any real play. Performance artists don't get sitcoms either. Although I'd love to tune into NBC on Tuesday night for the must-see TV Yam Jamming Hour. I think. By the way, they already have that. It's called Good Morning Miami. Okay, this is my last option. I'm gonna have to be more positive about this one, whether I like it or not. Okay, what's good about the serial comic, then, according to the pants? It can be TV friendly, but it alleviates the pressure of having to actually be funny. Very attractive. If I get laughs, fantastic. But if I don't, that's okay, because you're thinking. I'm thought-provoking. And that's important because if my sitcom runs for more than 2 years, the writers are going to run out of ideas and resort to very special episodes where my character faces a serious social issue that will change his way of thinking forever. You know, like when Niles has some kind of debate over his marriage to a lower-class maidservant on a very special episode of Frasier, or when Ernest confronted the dangers of smoking on the Emmy-winning very special episode of Hey Vern, or when Blossom got raped. I can work with this. Okay, first, what do I need that every one-person show must have? A table. A tall table, like the ones you might see in a cocktail bar, but the top must be so small that you can only really fit one drink on top. The only use for a table like this is in a one-person show. In fact, I got it at Pier 1 Imports in the one-person show section. It was 50% off. They're having their semi-annual Kirstie Alley has single-handedly destroyed our business sale. Okay, and what else? Something to go on top of the table for when I get parched. When an actor does a one-man show, the mouth can become very dry. Oh, and I want my show to have an edge, so they look cool, huh? I quit again a number of months ago. This time around, I promised myself I would not smoke unless I got a part that required it as a character. Another reason to do a one-man show, I want a cigarette. So, the pants said that there are 4 subgenres to the serial comic subgenre of the one-man show genre. I guess that would make them sub-subgenres. Okay, character. Got to do wacky characters. Family, it's about the fam. The theme show. And sub-subgenre number 1. The disease show. If you are going to do a one-man show, it is a great help to have just gotten over a life-threatening illness. Especially in my case, as I am an actor. I have to talk about myself, but it's creative suicide to make show business the subject matter of any kind of entertainment program. There is nothing more boring than show business stories. However, the awfulness of listening to actor bullshit is wiped clean by the life-threatening disease. If I had once had one, and I've learned something valuable about the sanctity of life, and my experiences as an actor are given a certain amount of phony weight. Follow my logic here. If Julia Sweeney wants to do a one-woman show after 5 lackluster years on SNL, best case scenario, she's doing a couple weeks at the Hudson Theater. But if Julia Sweeney wants to do a one-woman show after cancer, world tour. You see that? You see? The disease has to be huge and awful. Only then will I become a hero. A man standing alone against insurmountable odds, beating the Grim Reaper for the reward of precious life. So, have I actually had a disease on that level? Like when Spalding Gray went blind and made a show about it.